Hey guys, also welcome to another video of mine. It's Kamar AA, and this is another Chelsea video of mine. Obviously, it is the international break. It's really frustrating. It's going to be so boring, so dead. No football for 2 weeks. But I thought that, to keep the time running, I'll probably be doing a lot of debate videos with you guys because I haven't really, done any debates. I haven't really given my proper thoughts. I've been doing a lot of reviews and previews, and obviously, as expected. But I thought this is a very important question to propose to you guys, and I want to hear everyone who's watching this video comment down below your thoughts on this, because I want to actually interact with you. I want to see what you guys think as well. But today we'll be debating, discussing, can we still realistically challenge for the title? Can you see us lifting the Premier League? Can you see Sarri at the end of the season lifting the Premier League? Is Morata going to be that clinical goal scorer and lead us to Premier League title? I'll be answering and giving my thoughts and opinion in this video. Now, if you look at yesterday's game, obviously I've kind of started to get over it. However, after watching Willian's missed, it was inches from where I was sitting. It was a centimetre. It brushed the post, and it was unlucky because he had a decent game, to be fair to him. But you've got to be bearing that. I'm sorry, if you play for Chelsea, you've got to be bearing that. Or if you don't trust yourself, Morata was wide open. Easy 3 points. We dropped 2 points simply. I've already explained this, but the question that I want to ask you guys, like I said, is can we realistically challenge for the title now? Obviously, I still believe we are dark horses for the title. Don't get me wrong. I made a video on that ages ago, and make sure you go check it out. But I still think we're dark horses, but I still don't think that we're favourites or we're anywhere near ready to realistically get the title. Like, you look at Man City yesterday, they beat Man United 3-1, a team that we nearly lost to at home. Luckily, we got the equaliser, but we couldn't beat them at home. And Man United were dreadful. They put 19 passes in 20 minutes. Man City had 88% possession. Within 2 minutes, they were taking the piss out of Man United. And there was a time where they had 44 passes leading to a goal. They were absolutely phenomenal. And the thing with Man City, they weren't even out of second gear. They really weren't. They really could have destroyed Man United by more. After 3-1, they couldn't be asked. They really couldn't. They could have won the game by 5-6-1 if we're really being brutally honest here. Man United were abysmal. They were atrocious. And let's be honest, Man United are a million miles away from Man City. And it's not just Man United. The rest of the top five, we are simply miles away from Man City. Man City are putting in 10 out of 10 performances every week. And I can't even single out another team that even putting in 8 out of 10. It's as simple as that. You could argue Liverpool are the closest ones, but they're not even that great. They're drawing to Arsenal. They're drawing to us, for example, when we should have won. They nearly scraped past Fulham, who could have easily nicked something out the game. They just have not been good enough. They haven't been as good as people have said they have. And you look at Chelsea, we've got the same situation as well. But the thing with Liverpool is Liverpool should be more worried and disappointed, because with Liverpool, they've had 3 years of Klopp. They've spent more money than us, and they've had a bigger transfer window, and they've adapted to his philosophy, adapted to his style. They should be putting in 10 out of 10, whereas we have an excuse. We've just got a new manager. We haven't spent that much. We're still transitioning. Remember, people need to put realistic expectations for this season. Our realistic expectation is to get top 4. Let's not forget that. A trophy would be nice, but top 4 is crucial. The objective was not to win the league. Let's not get carried away here. People are starting to get carried away. I could maybe include myself after a couple of really good victories. But we've got to be serious here. Like City, they are on another planet right now. And if I can't see any team stopping them, I really can't. It's going to take a miracle to be able to stop Man City this season. Next season, with another big transfer window signing, big players, we can maybe challenge. You remember the 2013-14 season? It was between Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City. We had a similar squads. Mourinho in his first season, and again a transition season. We just fell short. Unfortunately. But we knew the next season we were 1000% winning the title. We made a handful of world-class signings: Diego Costa, Cesc Fabregas, Nemanja Matic. We won the league by a canter, and I think that we can do the same again if the board backs Sarri, and I think they will, with the way that Sarri is playing football. The club always want to build around attractive attacking football, so I can see it, and they're going to probably resurrect their mistakes they made in the past, so I can see them back inside a window. But for this season currently, I cannot see us winning the title. Yes, we are dark horses, but realistically, I can't see anyone even catching Man City. If you want to win the title, you simply have to be winning against teams like Everton at home, West Ham. You can't be dropping points against these teams. Now, a mistake that Sarri's been making, we have to give him a lot of praise to be unbeaten for this long. Fair play to him. He's been one of the best managers in the world rotation. Rotation is key. He's not been rotating. This is the second time in a row now we've come from a Europa League game and we've drawn a game 0-0. Why is Hazard playing 60 minutes against Bate Borisov? Why are we playing such a strong team against Bate? And if you don't, that back four is shaky. Yes, because they're not as good, but another main reason because they're not been gelling together. They haven't got that tactical aspect. They haven't been playing together. If you slowly introduce them into big games, they can speed up tactically, but also they can slowly embed themselves in, with the first team. So when they do play in the Europa League games, they're more tactically aware and they're more up to speed, if you know what I mean. This is a mistake Sarri's been making against West Ham. We just played PAOK away, we draw 0-0. Same thing again against Bate Borisov, we drew 0-0. So rotation is key. So West Side making a mistake, and if he doesn't do this soon, we're going to get punished in the Christmas period, because the Christmas period is harsh and it's brutal, because it's a game every 2-3 days. You cannot afford slip-ups, because otherwise you'll fall behind the pack, and rotation is key. We saw this last season. No squad depth, we panicked and we capitulated. As simple as that. We can't afford that to happen again, and Sarri needs to rotate. Another thing as well, we are becoming way too reliant on Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard is going to have poor games. He's not a robot. Simple as that. He's going to have poor games. He's a world-class player. Top 3 in the world, in my opinion. Best player in the Premier League. But he's going to have some poor games. It's natural. It's normal. When he doesn't perform, it's up to the rest of the team. It's up to Morata to step up. It's up to Willian to step up. Pedro, the midfield. Kante, Kovacic, anyone. People have to start stepping up, because this is not a one-man team. This is an 11-man team, and this is worrying. We are over-reliant on Hazard, and it's killing us in games. Again, Everton, he didn't have the best of games. As soon as he played well in the second half, you saw we bring it to life. This is worrying, because if he doesn't have a bad game or he's injured, we crumble. And in the Christmas period, when he's going to have to be rested, we can't become over-reliant. Willian has to step up. Pedro has to step up. Same with Jurgen Morata. So it's crucial that these players step up, and hopefully we do bolster these attacking options either in January to reinforce, or even in the summer, because this is really important for us to do. Otherwise, like I said, we will capitulate during the Christmas period without any rotation, but also for us being over on Hazard. And as a result of these two main factors, I can't see it's realistically challenging for the title this season, because we haven't got enough attacking options. You look at Man City, for example, Mahrez, Sterling on one side, Sane on the other side. They've got talent all over the field. They've got so many players. Bernardo Silva. It's ridiculous the amount of talent. Aguero, Jesus will walk into our Premier League 11 and he's not even starting for Man City. So it shows you the squad depth they have, and you expecting us to compete with them. We're just not ready this season. People have to put realistic expectations. We can, like I said, we are dark horses, but I can't see it's realistically, because we're becoming way too reliant on one attacking player, but also rotation. We're not rotating nearly as much as we should be, and it's killing us in games. Our squad is not as big as Man City's or Liverpool's. We are over reliant on certain players, and we have a lot of deadwood that we need to clear up. Some players aren't even playing, such as Zappacosta and Drinkwater, etc. So these are the things that Chelsea do need to sort out in the windows, either in the January transfer window or in the summer transfer window. But like I said, this season is a transition period. People need to put realistic expectations. I do expect to get third or fourth. I do expect to maybe pick up a trophy. Maybe it's either the Carabao Cup, the League Cup, the Europa League, whatever it is. Top 4 is crucial. I do believe we all cruise to the top 4. But when it comes to the Premier League, I can't see it happening, to be honest. We've done really well as it is so far. But when it comes to the crunch time, when it comes to those games every 3 days, every 2 days, that's where we're going to crumble, because obviously we haven't got enough world-class players to step up when someone else is injured or not performing. Like I said, over-relying on Hazard is a very, very dangerous thing to do, because if you over-rely on him and he gets injured or has a bad game, our attack shuts down immediately. And especially the way we play as well, we play a lot on the left-hand side. The right-hand side needs bolstering. Right back, Aspie's not been at his best this season. Kante is still adjusting. Willian has not been at his best. So the right-hand side needs, bolstering and adjusting in the transfer windows. And it's crucial that the board do their part as well to make sure that we keep up to speed and up to scratch with this. But when it comes to Sarri, like I said, Sarri has to improve on the rotation, and also find a system where that we have a plan B. Because if we don't have a plan A, then we're going to struggle. Because obviously, look, Everton sussed us out. They had the midpoint, they blocked us out, they stayed compact defensively, and we couldn't break them down. If that occurs again, which is most likely because that's more of a blueprint for other teams, then we have to come up with a plan B. It's as simple as that. I don't know if it's a 4-2-3-1, whatever it is, we need to come up with a plan B, and he needs to rotate more, and we have to stop becoming overrun Hazard. But like I said, these issues are still here, and you can't expect us to challenge for the title if you're dropping points to Everton and West Ham. It is the honest and brutal truth. I hate to say it, but it is the truth. You look at teams that won the Premier League in the past, including Chelsea many times. Your home form, you are winning them 100%. You don't draw 3 of your last 4 home games. That is not a good record at home. You don't win the Premier League with a home record like that. It's as simple as that. And dropping points to these teams shows that we're not ready for the Premier League just yet. And we need to put realistic expectations for this season. That's just my thoughts and opinions. Leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. I want to hear what you guys are thinking as well. So subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Smash that like button if you did enjoy the video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.